All right, we're live here at a studio. It's Harlan Productions. We're here. I'm joined with a few friends behind me here. This is from left to right, Mick.
Hey.
I'll be honest. When he said left to right, I was like, "Oh, me." I thought,
Mick, no.
From
To the
screen.
viewers, left to right.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And then we got Carson,
Hey.
and we got Lauren.
Hi, what's up?
Hello and welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Input Unknown, and originally this was Lauren and Carson's show that used to share and be on Geeks of the Last Frontier for a few years. And times have changed a little bit, but we're bringing it back. So here we are.
We're just older now.
A lot older.
A little bit older, yeah.
I don't know, man. It's thinking about it. So when we did that podcast the first time, I think it was 2016, 2017.
It's pre-COVID. It was
It was pre-COVID. It was pre-COVID. Everything was a blur back then. Yeah, blur back then. But yeah, now I guess we're doing this podcast. Me, you, and then Mick's joining us.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun.
I feel like I did something with you guys on that,
Did
once.
we? I feel like
I
we
don't
did.
know.
Yeah, I think we did.
I
one,
was
but-
on one episode or something. I can't remember.
Yeah,
What was it?
I have no idea.
forever.
it could have been
I
like
just remember,
Spider-Man stuff.
I just remember recording something with you guys, like similar.
I'm gonna guess it was like a Spider-Man related thing because around that time, I think, Journey what's the animated one? Something Spider-Man.
Oh, into the
Into
Spider-Verse?
the Spider-Verse. Yeah, that was around the time that was coming out.
What was it?
Right.
Didn't Endgame or not Endgame? Was
No,
coming- it
Endgame was not
before that.
that.
But Spider-Man, Tom Holland was coming out.
Yeah,
too,
that was
Spider-Man.
coming out too around that time.
Yeah.
I think. So I'm gonna guess it was something like that.
It'd be a good guess.
Yeah, knowing how we
Yeah.
usually talk, it always ends up in some way or another, right? So, but I guess we got a bunch of different topics we're gonna talk about, and it's gonna be all random, because we all came up with topics, right? But
Hopefully.
we have hopefully, yes, indeed, we hopefully have picked 3 different topics or a good number of topics
Yeah, who
that
knows?
are not.
Yeah.
The input is unknown.
It is indeed. So who wants to go first? Because I can go first. I think I really want to go first.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Why would you ask us that?
Well, I gotta to be courteous,
Yeah.
to be
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Okay. This is gonna be funny for you, Carson, because you joke about this.
I
But
feel like I'm this like targeting me. I'm
no, for both of you, technically.
Okay.
So, Madam Web was a movie that came out this
Yep.
year, and us 3.
Terrible movie. Don't
It was
watch
amazing. It was
It
an
was
incredible
terrible.
movie.
It literally, you see like the awards it got
Hold
was
on.
like worst picture.
Hold on. So that came out this year. It was a film made by Sony in collaboration with, well, they say in association with Marvel.
Yep.
I want to know how much actually Marvel had any say in the movie.
They didn't
Because
care.
Probably, honestly.
They didn't care.
So we watched the movie in theaters. We got lucky. It was essentially free,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
free-
because I had
free-
my I had my like saved up movie club member, whatever
Yeah.
the hell they're doing.
And I want to stress how serious I am. I could not stop laughing the entire movie.
Yeah.
It was the funniest. It was a comedy. It was like a tragic comedy of how
the best.
bad. Yes, it was. It was. So for those who enjoy like disaster movies, and when I say disaster movies, I don't mean like the theme is like a disaster theme. It's more of it was a movie that was supposed to be serious, and it was a disaster. So like Sharknado, right? Those types of movies. That's what this movie felt like, because
Sharknado is a classic. How dare you compare those both?
it is an insane movie, and this was a very high budget B movie. That's what
It
I
was just
feel like,
really
right?
weirdly made. I don't know
Yeah.
how. I mean, like to make a movie, it has to go through so many people, and like people saw that and were like, "Yeah, okay, I want to attach my name to this," and have it.
Some
out
said
there.
they didn't care.
Yeah.
Mind you, right?
Yeah,
all
that's
the
fair.
actresses have changed their mind now.
Yeah, I mean the biggest one who was super vocal about it was Madam Web herself.
Yeah,
right?
Dakota Johnson.
Dakota Johnson.
What's the other actress? Sweeney or
the one who played the
Sydney Sweeney.
the nerd?
Yeah, the blonde,
the nerd girl.
the blonde
Yeah.
character. I keep forgetting.
Julia.
She's supposed to be actual like
Yeah.
not Arachne in the comics.
She's the second Spider Woman.
She's just the second Spider Woman in the comics. But
And she becomes the current. She's the current Madam Web in the comics.
Yes.
People thought, like, based on the photos of Dakota Johnson, they were gonna do that version because she had the red jacket and like the.
That would've been
She
kinda
didn't really
cool.
wear sunglasses, but yeah, Julia Carpenter's now Madam Web,
yeah.
and people thought it was gonna be it's a Julia Madam Web.
Yeah.
No,
No.
it's just Cassandra Webb
As
as
Madam Web.
yeah, it's like a younger version of her.
Yeah. Mind you, this will be some spoilers for the movie. Honestly, you don't have to worry about being spoiled for this movie, because even if we tell you the spoilers of this movie, you will not believe it, and you will have to go watch this yourself. But so the story goes where it's about Cassandra Webb,
Yeah.
who is
Are we covering the whole movie now?
no, I'm not going to cover. I'm going to do a quick synopsis. Right? I don't think we should stay. I would talk about this movie the entire time.
Please
we
no.
could.
We look.
It would be
90
wa-
seconds.
You
Yeah.
say
90
it was
seconds to say it.
free,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it wasn't
Okay.
free.
So 90-second
Yeah, go
synopsis. It's about Cassandra Webb, who her mother was researching about a spider in Cuba, I believe, right?
No,
Or
it
Peru.
was Peru. Yeah.
In Peru, and her mother died because of a guy who shot her and killed.
Do you know the line from the trailer?
What was the?
It went. It went viral, kind of. It was the. It was about Ezekiel Sims, right?
Yeah,
And
oh, that's what it was,
Ezekiel Sims is the villain, which for Spider-Man comic readers, that's a whole weird.
Yeah,
thing.
that's
Anyway,
another thing,
the line that went viral was he was in the Amazon with my mother when she. She was talking about her mother in the trailer. She died in the Amazon studying spiders, or something like that. I don't remember the exact line, but it's such a vomit of words.
Yeah, she
It's
says
so-
so much about just.
And the
essentially-
sad thing is
yeah.
it's not in the movie.
Yeah.
There's things that are close to it, but like it's so.
Yeah.
I think it's like she was in the Amazon. Like he was in the Amazon with my mother when she died researching spiders.
It was a big, long.
It was a
run-on
really
sentence.
long onset. Yeah.
It's all right, Mick. It's not going to make the movie any better.
No,
So
so it shows Cassandra Webb. She's old now. She's older. I don't say old.
she's like 30.
She's like 30 something.
old.
And she's a paramedic, and she starts having these weird visions, and is also connected to 3 other teenagers. We're gonna say teenagers.
The adults
'Cause they're
acting as
supposed to be-
teenagers.
yes.
They're still like in high school. I
They're
guess.
supposed to be in high school, supposed to be in teenagers, and we find out that they are all having. Well, she's having these visions,
About
and
them.
Ezekiel is also having visions.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And he is after to kill these 3 because he had a vision that these 3 would kill him in the future. So he's gonna kill them before they turn into these Spider Women, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the end of the series or end of the movie, right? You find out that the reason why the mother went to look for the spider was because her unborn child was gonna have a disease that would only make her live for like a couple months. So she went to go look for the spider. Ezekiel wanted the spider because he was gonna go sell it, which he didn't actually end up selling in the entire movie,
Dude,
right?
To
Oh,
be
wait,
fair,
was he gonna sell it? I don't remember that part.
I
he was
think
gonna make money.
He was
out
gonna
of
make
it.
money because
Or
he was
I thought
looking
he
for
just
the
wanted
research.
power.
No,
Or
no,
that-
no. He was
yeah, I
talking
guess.
about rich.
Oh
That
yeah.
he was gonna be rich, and he did, but he kept the spider.
Yeah, which spiders don't live that long.
No, because
Spiders only live for like a year or two.
yeah, and this is her 30 years after she was just born.
It's a
also,
look. It's a super spider. You don't.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
question it.
which also was a weird. There a lot of different things, but at the end, she saves them by the power of visions.
She saves them by the power of a giant sign.
Yes, yes, and
he gets crushed by
in the
Pepsi
end,
Pepsi
she
soda,
somehow
not
gets
sign.
blinded, which that is
Dude,
also
fireworks,
another
man.
thing. Yes, fireworks that acted like rocket launchers. That
You know,
blew
you know,
up a
you know those
helicopter.
Pepsi factories or Pepsi warehouses that just store a bunch of fireworks,
that were apparently explosives. They weren't even fireworks.
and like they had
They
in
blew
that
up
same location they had they had a warehouse fire.
All right,
Yes.
guys.
They didn't
we are
clear it?
over 90 seconds
anyway.
on this topic.
But
Yeah, it's
that
probably,
is
about
but-
2 to 4
but
minutes.
that is
now.
the end of the story of the movie, because the three girls don't even have their powers at the end of the movie.
Yep.
So
They
bad.
just show them in the costume and say the future hasn't happened yet. That was the last line.
If you saw the trailer, you saw all that, pretty much all of it.
Yes, but I want to go into the production of this film because I don't know what happened, because one of the biggest things was that threw all of us off.
The spider suit.
Well, that but also Ezekiel, the actor who plays Ezekiel in the movie, he's dubbed over.
He's got the.
It's so bad.
It is like we joked about it before the podcast started, but it was a Speed Racer-esque like dub over, where the mouth was moving more than the actual voice. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, okay, so something must have happened with this like actor, and then or something. In the middle of the movie, I had to look it up to be like, okay, is this a different voice? No, it was
sounds like
him,
that.
and he dubbed over himself.
And it was the best time to look it up was while we were in the theater, because I think there's like one or two other people
There was
in
there was like
in
2 or
that
3
theater
people, yeah.
besides
Like
us.
two other groups. Like there was one
Yeah.
guy behind us and like two in the front.
Yeah, and it was insane to me that they put this out into theaters, and it also, I don't think we watched it on opening day.
No, it
We
was like a
didn't.
couple days
It
later.
was a couple days later.
You know what it's saying to me, Lauren? That those other 3 people paid their way in.
Oh, probably.
The thing is like I think the movie had a different script and when it began filming, and then they dubbed over his lines because they changed so much of it.
Oh,
Like I think he was.
that can make chance.
I heard the rumors like, oh yeah, they were trying to introduce like the spire totems or like
Oh,
the
yeah.
totem, the totem thing, and like they're like, nah, we're not, because they were I think trying to do maybe a Moreland movie or something, Inheritors movie.
Oh, that would have been
So
so horrid though.
yeah,
because it was weird because it felt like they tried to do like a Spider-Verse movie without any kind of like Spider-Verse tie-in throughout the entire film. The only name that was actually mentioned that was a part of like the Spider-Man universe, right, was like Ben Parker.
Yeah, Ben Parker. I was gonna say, when you said the Spider-Verse, when brought Moreland, that's what we all wanted. The Inheritors, we wanted that in the actual Spider-Verse movie, but the Spider-Verse movie is still really good.
Yeah. So it was wild to me because it was all that stuff, and now we're getting more of the actors talking about it. Not just Dakota Johnson, but we just had I always forget her name, the one who played the blonde one,
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney, where
Yeah.
she was like, it was just a job that I did. Like,
Yeah.
it felt like she already detached herself from the film.
I
Yeah.
don't
Right.
blame her.
Man,
Yeah.
there's that like ad on TikTok that happened, like I saw all the time about her just saying like, oh, I saw an image of Julia upside down and I really wanted to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they like, they hooked her up to like a harness and like they just had her upside down because she saw an image of her once upside down. Cool. All right.
And to be
I mean,
fair,
yeah.
it's
I mean, they did get to wear cool like movie quality costumes.
Yeah.
So I guess there's that.
for like the 2 scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
for
was,
the 5 minutes of screen time. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't even think it was that even. It was like literally the flash, or like the flash forward image. He's like his visions, and
Yeah.
then literally the end one, which is kind of was like the same
That's
thing.
yeah. That's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was that fact, and that they still kept the Marvel name on it, where it's like in association
They
with
had
Marvel.
to, otherwise
Yeah.
Yeah,
it wouldn't make
but
any money.
but it
It
was
didn't
so
make any
funny
money
to me
anyway.
because they also either they couldn't or didn't want to. They didn't say Peter's name or Spider-Man. There was no
It was so
correlation
weird.
of any kind of Spider-Man in that universe.
I mean, he was
Obviously,
in
because
it
didn't.
as a baby.
Yes, he was in it as a baby, but they never said his name,
Yeah.
right? Because every
was
time
in-
they try to say his name, they always cut away.
It was like a jump scare.
Yeah.
The balloon popping. Like,
Yeah.
it's so weird. I will say it was so weird. The what is it, promotion behind it on the, because I follow a bunch of Japanese accounts, just like to practice Japanese. They they marketed this movie to Japan as like a suspense thriller, which I guess it kind of was.
It
Wait,
kind
really?
of.
Yeah, they were
A
labeling it
suspense
as
thriller.
yeah, they were labeling it as Marvel's first suspense thriller.
I can see why,
Yeah.
because how Ezekiel is portrayed in the film is this like sinister man, but the production of the movie, the quality of everything, just made him look like a joke.
Well, it's
Yeah.
'cause
It
he-
was so
It was
funny to
literally
watch him.
a cheap Spider-Man who had grenades on his belt.
Yes,
And he had like the one grenade.
and the reason why I bring up this movie and Madam Web is the fact that I feel with like the superhero movies in general is starting to get lazy
They're
because
degrading, definitely.
Yeah.
like it's starting to get less and less about like the movie energy itself than just pumping out the
they're
movies
doing
itself, right?
Yeah, they're doing quantity over quality.
Yeah.
at this
They're
point.
trying to get more of the crossovers and trying to use the old movies to kind of
'Cause-
bring it up. Legacy, there you go. They're
I-
trying to do
I
the
read this
movie
morning-
legacy.
I read this morning that they canceled Eternals 2.
Really?
I
Yeah.
saw that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, from what I remember, it wasn't a huge blockbuster hit that
Yeah.
everyone thought. Well, I don't want to say
It
everyone
was.
thought.
I liked it. I liked.
Yeah.
Like,
I
it
didn't
was
mind it
nicely.
either.
Yeah.
I think it
nicely
was
shot.
the studios itself that was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a huge hit." They're like the Avengers, but they're not. And then the second they showed up in the movies, I mean, I'm not saying it's a terrible movie, but I think after Endgame, they blew their load on everything, like the huge productions of story writing, the acting itself. I feel like some actors are now just kind of they want to be in these big blockbuster movies, but the second they're given these like roles like Madam Web, or if we talk about like other movies, the Marvels, right? Which the Marvels is actually not that bad of a movie.
still need to see it.
The big thing is though, for all the connections, because like I said, they're trying to connect all the movies together. They have a continuity problem also, would be because like Internals. I don't know if you guys watched the ending. If you haven't, it's been out for years, so it's not a spoiler.
Yeah.
Literally one of the I can't think of what they're called now. The aliens inside it.
Celestials.
There you go. Thank you,
Celestials,
Mike.
yeah.
The Celestials. When he came out of it, his hand is literally coming out, miles above the. They turn him into stone, and so you have like literally the hands like the size of part of like what, a fourth of North America. Literally like you
Yeah,
can hold
it's
an island in
huge.
his hand,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that never comes up because Marvel sees the Eternals as a failure. It never comes up. Like that would be the biggest news in the world. It's like
I mean, you don't know the timeline.
And
but like
that's another
Captain
thing.
Marvel though, they
Yeah.
never brought it up. It's never gets brought up. In the Captain Marvel.
But they try to like save it with Loki when they talk about like TVA and the
Yeah.
timelines and things like that.
And like,
Whereas
yeah, I was gonna say like I mean, how often do you talk about weird natural disasters, especially in that place where like a whole city went into the sky and then was about to get crushed
I mean, well,
Yeah.
to blow up?
that
like,
was the whole point behind Civil
Yeah.
War, though.
Yeah,
Literally,
yeah.
there's that,
Yeah.
and that's one city. I was like, I literally said, like, oh yeah, remember that time when a hand was coming out of the ocean, and then there's that giant thing bigger than the moon that came to the planet, and everyone saw it. No, we're just gonna forget about that.
Well, I think it's the fact that there's been too many crazy things that have happened in that world. I mean, what was the biggest thing that everyone had to talk about, which was Endgame, you know? They dealt with the after effects of Infinity War where half the population was gone. They just disappeared. So, after the fact, they'd be like, "Okay, weird shit happens now."
Since you brought that up, that always made me bring thinking up was because when they did the snap again, brought everyone back. So one of the big things we always I was always talking about with like my roommates and whatnot, and other people was since they brought everyone back and then been gone for like 5 years. So what about those people who were like, oh, we finally got over it, started our own family, and then like their spouses come back.
Oh yeah,
they've
they
talked
talked
about
about it. Yeah,
Yeah, they
they
talked
talked
about
about it in what is it, Captain
Oh,
Falcon and the Winter
Falcon
Soldier?
and Winter
Yeah,
Soldier.
that's the whole plot of that is dealing with that,
Oh, okay.
And
dealing about the displaced people. Yeah,
Hawkeye does a little bit of it too.
yeah,
actually.
with like and then Spider-Man 2, like they talk about it jokingly.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
oh yeah, I can't. My wife said she blipped, but she just ran away.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
because that's
The
what I'm
weird
saying
scenarios,
is like
yeah.
I think the reason why they stopped talking about continuity for those huge events is because if you think about it, if we did have that all happening in the real life, do you think we'd still be talking about it? No, we'd be joking about it on the internet.
Yeah.
That's literally what it would be.
Hey guys, I got
So
guys, I got more siblings than I thought I did. that I
yeah,
had
exactly.
5 years ago.
I didn't realize they
Yep.
they just blipped out of the universe.
Yeah.
Guys just came back. I got a 5-year-old brother now.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because a 5-year-old older brother, it would still take.
Wait, why would you be on the computer if you're like younger?
I'm just saying, it's just how it is, right?
fair.
So I think that fact is like, okay, we're not gonna talk about it as much anymore, just because there really is no point, right?
Yeah.
If you think about it, there's
it's,
really no point.
it's because they also try to bury, like I said, if the movie didn't make money, they try to bury it and just like, oh, that's old news. We're trying to replace it.
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
new-
But with all those types of like weird, like big budget movies and all that stuff, and then they also cancel a bunch of projects that never even got to it. What you call it? Batgirl was canceled. And another one was
Yeah, that's the weird thing. It's like WB's here canceling romovies because they canceled, what is it, Roadrunner versus Coyote?
Oh no, it
that's
was
also
People versus Coyote. No, Acme versus
Or
Coyote.
Acme versus Coyote, yeah. Like, WB's over here canceling movies before they even come out, and then Sony's just pushing stuff that's somewhat related to Spider-Man.
Yes.
It's so weird. Like,
It's-
they need to, like, switch roles. Like,
They
whoever,
got Kraven
who's ever
coming out.
greenlighting the
When's
movies.
Kraven come out in like a couple months, right?
Yeah, August.
Yeah, it's really close.
Yeah.
And then they also canceled. Like we found out that we could have had a very similar movie like Spider-Man Across the Universe with the Batman Beyond universe.
Yeah, yeah.
We
I
could
heard
have
about
had.
I
Yeah,
remember talking about that. That would be cool.
dude.
Everyone wants a Batman Beyond movie. Like, come on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do it.
Oh man, did you see the Oscars? Because like
Yes.
Michael Keaton,
Yes,
dude, I didn't know because I only watched the clip of when Arnold and Danny DeVito were on
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton was on stage already, but he wasn't wearing that outfit. He put on an ascot specifically for that bit.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so he Bruce Wayne'd it up.
Oh, that's awesome.
I didn't watch the Oscars. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That was.
They were like because like it was just Arnold and Danny DeVito, just like shooting the shit, talking about like, oh, we were both up here because we're both Batman villains.
Yeah.
And
then
then
we were like,
they're like, where's Batman? There he is. And
Yeah.
they point him Michael Keaton, and he's just like stone faced.
and he was like, "Come at me." I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo."
Because before I read like what that I saw like the event happen at the Oscars with them. I thought they were doing like bringing back what was it twins?
Oh, twins. Yeah, that's what
I
people
thought
were
was
saying.
Like, they said dude twins. I was
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
"Aw."
they're still best friends, I think, after
Yeah, they're still good
how
friends,
long,
yeah.
right? They're still able to talk to each other like they've been back in the 80s.
Because that's what I thought they were
90s.
doing. I thought they were like, hey, we're gonna do
Twins
another
two,
twins
yeah.
movie. I was like,
Yeah,
took
announced
long-
at the
took
Oscars.
long
It's so
enough.
weird.
I mean, you never know.
Like 40
Weird-
years later.
Weirder things have happened in the Oscars before, right?
Yeah.
true.
Oh yeah, and they were
Alright.
yeah.
I'm gonna interject on you guys.
All right.
We'll move on, I think, to the next topic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. I was gonna the next thing I was gonna say was the other weird thing was Will Smith's slap, but we don't need to talk
yeah,
about
that-
that.
Yeah,
that's already been
that's-
talked to death.
Totally talked about in all of the internet. We don't need to go into that here.
No worries
Alright.
about that.
All right, who's next?
Who is next?
I guess I'm curious to hear what Mick's topic was because he said it
Oh.
was kind of dumb, but
Yeah.
I think it's probably better than what yours was, Madam Web.
Oh no, it was really
No,
good.
mine's pretty fucking dumb.
We kept. I mean, look at how long we were talking about the similar topic of that. Come on.
You want me to write? You want me to read what exactly?
Yes,
verbatim?
I'm so
Okay.
curious. Mick
So
has this
I wrote a
smirk.
No, because I can.
Is it that bad, Mick?
I was trying to. So I started this list like last night.
Yeah.
And then I didn't add to it because I was like, oh yeah, because like I know for a fact like we'll probably touch on it. Japan.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
something Japanese related. Just because like I even mentioned it earlier when we were doing Madam Web.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I noticed this. Like I know this about me. I try to fight it. Like whenever I'm around people, somehow the topic of Japan or something Japanese related shows up.
You right.
'cause you've
Yeah.
been there
Every
so many
time I'm
times,
around, I'm
Mick.
like, okay,
Yeah.
like I'm like I try to like
Guilty.
steer, I try to steer it away. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're into it. And then like when we're in the topic, we're like, I'll just like go full out.
Man, we
whatever.
You do. You
we
do
were
mention
just
that.
talking about Japan when we were all eating lunch together.
Oh yeah, we were
And then
actually.
we were
yeah.
eating sushi.
We were. Yeah, we were
Yeah,
eating.
that
sushi.
you can't really avoid. Like
I mean,
that. Yeah.
that's why I said guilty.
Yeah.
I brought that up.
It's just how it is.
But anyway, this is exactly what I wrote last night. It's because I saw a TikTok, so this is the topic.
Yeah.
So podcast topics. How far do you pull down your pants to use the toilet when you sit down?
Oh, when you sit down? Okay. I mean, Well, yes, this is a very weird topic. This is a random topic. I will talk about it. I'll 100% talk about it. I don't care. It depends. It honestly depends.
Okay.
I've never thought about it. Apparently, from that
Well,
TikTok I
apparently
watched.
you did. You put on your
No,
list.
it's because it came up because I was watching a TikTok.
What?
Apparently, like it was an argument between like these people. Like I don't know, some girl
would
brought
you-
it up to her friends, and like it was just I don't know. They were having arguments about it. I'm like,
Wait, they were having arguments about this?
I'm like, yeah, how? I've never thought about it. At most, down to my knee, like below my knees.
Oh,
and then I
okay.
let gravity take over after that.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So I don't care.
For me, I usually just put it like around my legs, my knees, right here.
Okay.
But there are definitely some times where I'm like, I need to like focus, so I will be on my ankles.
Yeah, ankles. Yeah, ankle down the ankles. Yeah.
He needs to put the splash radius is bigger.
Not necessarily. We're not gonna get that deep into it, but yeah, it's just like you don't think about it. Why
It's
was
so
that an
funny.
argument though?
I don't know how. Yeah. Apparently, I guess. I don't know. I
guess
really don't know.
I-
It was women, so it's like. Some women. There's some women that were arguing about it. Like I guess maybe they were disgusted by the men in the friend group or something. Or I don't know.
Oh, that we sometimes put it at our ankles.
At
or-
ankles or something. I don't know. Maybe it's because like then your pants are touching the ground.
Before we go in any depth, I'll
I
just
don't know.
say, Mick, I agree with yours. Let past the knees, let gravity take it. We don't need to get.
I don't
further.
care. Yeah.
I mean, like I said,
It's
I
just
just put
really
it by
funny.
my knees, and I
Okay,
just,
we don't.
whatever.
We don't need to go further.
But that's
than
we could.
what's not though. Come on.
Oh,
Well, not
I will
with
say,
that specific topic.
When you said
but-
focus,
Yeah.
it made me think of like you ever have those times when you have to like you just take off your shirt.
I'll be honest, I did that actually down in lower 48 because it's so hot. It's so hot, and
'Cause
you're
it's like-
already uncomfortable as is. And
I
you
think I
need-
did that when I was like sick and like I had a fever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's like
You
oh,
take your
man, I'm
shirt off
getting,
to go
like
take
the,
it-
the sweat.
when you have to go
You get the
take
poop sweats.
yeah, yes,
Yeah.
No, okay, no. I 100% get you though. I 100% get you because it's when you get hot, you just. Why are you gonna feel
Yeah.
more uncomfortable?
like,
You're also
I'm-
in the bathroom.
I
by
will.
yourself.
Yeah, I will be. If I ever do that, I'm like, I'm gonna take a shower anyway. I just need to
exactly,
take a shower
yeah.
after
Well,
this.
go take a shower anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Throw it
Why?
off.
Who's gonna wear all of their clothes and then just be like, I'm uncomfortable, but I'm gonna take a poop right here? Why?
This topic
No.
is interesting. It brings up a thought that I have had in the stalls.
Mm-hmm.
So like bathrooms all have different level heights of
Yeah.
the stall walls.
Every
Yeah.
throne,
Yes.
big different.
So like I've been in airports where they're only like a couple inches tall. Right? It's like all right, sure, gravity will take over here. But
Yeah.
in other ones, I'll be like, oh no, I'm just keeping them at the knees.
You're so tall,
Yeah.
Casey. Make it-
Well, no, that's what I'm saying though. Like, so it depends on the toilet's height too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean,
It's true.
it's how much you want to bend over to get the
Yeah.
the pants afterwards is the other
Yeah.
thought.
Just squat over the toilet.
Because as tall people or like big people, when you're in those stalls, especially in like an airport or any of those like public areas, a lot of them are pretty small for like space wise. I've been in a toilet, like in a stall where I'm like this. I mean, the hardest toilet to ever go to is definitely in an airplane. So like I've talked about this off topic like
I was
before.
gonna say, have you seen those new
about it.
toilets though? The new worker toilets,
Wait, what?
the ones where they're like at an angle where you can't get comfortable. Like businesses have started buying them.
Why?
That makes me think of a porta potty.
Yeah,
I've
Yeah,
seen
they,
porta
they
potties
get
like
these
that.
new toilets that are at the angle at it is you can't sit on it comfortably like beyond 10 minutes.
Oh.
That's like hostile architecture.
It is.
Yeah,
That's,
that's
terrible.
exactly what it
yeah.
is. They do that because they're like, this way your workers aren't on the toilet
That's
just
so
for
dumb.
for
That's-
over this time, and they force them to finish quickly so they can get back to work.
So you're gonna give your workers that toilet, but you're gonna give yourself the comfortable toilet. Is that what it would be?
No, that's what I've seen that.
Oh,
up, and I was like,
people will be up in arms the second they would find out. Are
Oh,
you
yeah.
kidding me?
well, just like
that's-
with all the lower 40, you think like the hot weather. If you're in like during a hot weather area where it's hot, and you're doing like outdoor work like construction, and then
Yeah.
you'd see all the people complain, you need to work faster in management, and they're in like their
Cozy, like air conditioned.
offices. And it's like,
Yeah.
why don't you come out here and work, an 8-hour shift
Yeah.
in like 90-degree weather?
I want to put a disclaimer. Also, we're doing this in our own bathrooms. We're not in the public taking off our
Oh yeah,
shirts
no.
when we're
I
sweating.
literally said take a shower.
Yeah.
I'm like the shower's right there. I'm just gonna go in.
Exactly.
Like after this,
Lauren, I'm gonna question
That-
you now every time
Never
we
mind.
go to like.
No. Go
business.
ask. No, I'm curious now. Hold on.
If you know you're gonna take a shower,
Yes.
do you wipe?
Yes. 100%. 100%. It's just so
Wait, do you-
weird. Yes.
Why would you not?
Yeah. Wait. Do you not? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, Vic. Hold on. I understand.
Wait.
No. Hold on. I understand that when you're in the shower, you are cleaning
I
yourself.
have a-
I totally get what
shower
no.
head?
Wait, what?
The shower head like comes out. It's like the long thing.
Oh,
You
yeah,
get
yeah,
the
yeah.
angles.
You can get the hard to reach areas.
Dude,
Lawrence.
we're Filipino. We use
No, you right.
Yeah.
You right.
we use water.
Okay,
That's
so,
not an excuse.
No. Hold on. As Filipinos, I will. Yes,
Yeah.
I will admit. Yes, when I was younger, I would use
Yeah.
the water. For
I only
the
do
cup.
that in
'Cause
the
it's-
shower though.
Yeah, that is
If I that, I don't know. Whatever.
that. No, but
It's not a common occurrence. It's just
not a
like
common
obviously.
occurrence. I would
It's
hope not.
it's like a bidet, right? At that
It's
point?
like yeah.
Yeah.
It happens enough apparently for you to bring it up as a topic.
No, I was just curious. No, it was a thought that came up.
No. I get it though. I get it. But no, I do not. I think it's just because you just get so used to that
Yeah.
stuff that you're not like. It still feels weird if you go like into your shower and you still have more things to clean. I think that's what it is for me. It's more things to clean that I don't necessarily need to do.
Okay.
I mean, yes, it would be easier. I would
wait.
say.
Do you not? That's an interesting thing. Do you not clean down there?
What do you wait?
Wait, you're saying
hold
you're
on.
saying extra? You're cleaning extra? What do
Yeah.
you mean? You're not already cleaning there?
Yes, no, I'm already cleaning there. What do you mean?
Oh, like I don't know. You said extra, so
no,
like you're not.
I don't have to like.
All right, let's go.
I don't
to
have to
another
go,
topic.
like-
Let's go to another topic.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna
I don't
say.
have to
I'm
go
like, how are we
crazy
going this
around
topic? Can we like
there.
move this? I don't
No,
want.
I don't have to go
I don't wanna be
crazy
associated
around
with,
there.
with toilet stuff.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
Well, let's double back, because Lauren, you were talking about on the bathroom on a plane,
yes.
and then you got interrupted.
Oh
Wanna do
yeah.
that?
No, so on the bathroom on the plane, like I know you guys aren't the biggest guys either, but I imagine you guys still have issues using that toilet sometimes,
It's a
right?
bit-
I still have to
It's
take
a
a
bit
shit,
tight,
Lauren,
but
yes.
not
Well,
really.
yeah. But
I mean, I'm fine. I have room.
you've
Yeah.
been flying like forever.
I fly a lot. Yeah.
You fly so much, man.
I don't think I've ever had a flying where that was too far for me to hold it.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. But like the
I usually
times
just
where
sleep on a plane. I just pass
yeah,
out.
but if you ever like have to take a piss or something, right? Like even that's still a bit of an issue, because for me and any other big tall
and
guys,
other
right?
tall people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was like. Me and other tall, big people in general. It's so hard because not only are those super small, it's like you're in a square.
Yeah.
the
it's pretty
entire
tight.
time.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
going in the closet.
It's not
Yeah,
a square.
mean-
it's
Oh.
like, it's shaped,
Yeah.
right? There's a curve to the roof, so if
Yeah.
you're, peeing
Yeah.
forward, you kind of have to bend your backwards.
You have
Yeah.
more.
Or
you
You,
sit
have
down
more room
if
than
you
your
can.
chair, though.
Well, yeah.
You have more room in the bathroom than you do in your seat.
No, that depends.
Nah.
No, it depends.
Okay, if
depends.
you're bigger and taller, I guess it's fair. Yes.
It depends, cause like I have issues in the chair sometimes, cause I'm heavy. I'm a big guy. I kind of spill over a little bit. It hurts, man. That's why I always go for like an aisle seat, or if I know I don't need to go to the bathroom or anything, I stay in the window seat.
Go for that window. The
Because-
window's the best seat, man.
The window's nice when you want to go to sleep, but if you have a long flight, I think an aisle seat is better, because it gives you more time to also stretch your legs.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you get
for-
the option to stand up, which
Yeah.
is great sometimes.
So for international flights,
Mhm.
because they have more seats,
Yeah,
there's the
the middle
because they do
seats, right?
3, 4, and then 3.
Yeah.
So the middle section, like, I've sat in the middle section just because like I know because like it's usually the last place that people want to go, so it's usually less full.
Yeah.
But like on super full flights, then like I have to like I usually pick the aisle anyway. Like being sandwiched between two people plus no window, it's like kind of weird.
It is very odd. I have
It's
actually
like the
had
ultimate
that.
window. It's the ultimate middle seat because you're in the middle, but the guy next to you is also the middle.
Yes,
It's like
The
okay,
ultimate middle
it
Well,
is. It's
I-
straight the center of the plane.
I have actually. On the few international flights I've been on, I have been in that seat, in that weird like middle seat,
Oh,
and luckily it wasn't like full, so
Mhm.
I did have the seat available if I needed to.
yeah.
But I was next to this couple, and it was kind of awkward because it seemed like they were either like just like newlyweds
They're
or they were really
physically intimate.
yes, and it was kind of awkward because I was single at the time, so I was like
Lots of PDA.
a little bit too much PDA, a little bit too much. Do I want to say this?
You don't need to ask.
I was like,
Don't
maybe
talk
I
about
don't
should
have
say
to go there.
Yeah, I was like,
comfortable.
so it was. There was
much
an
PDA.
uncomfortable situation where I had to ignore the entire time, and it was just like, I never want to sit here again. I never want to
Yeah.
sit next
No, I
to
don't blame you.
or next to a couple in general. Like if you're going by yourself, I think with a couple, it's always dependent. I had a couple when I was flying up to Alaska from Colorado. That was actually they were pretty cool. A couple. We had some weird conversations. I think it was a really weird coincidence because a lot of the things that happened to them also happened to me and my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got engaged on the same day. We all got married around the same time. We also met each other at the same time. It was kind of weird.
That'd be weird if you met at different times.
Well, no. Shut up, Nick. I meant
I
me
know.
and Alyssa met
Oh,
around the
okay.
same time as they met each other.
okay.
In a relationship. So it was kind of awkward. It was like seeing them. I was like, oh, it's us.
It's like an alternate
But also,
version of you guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just, but they were pretty cool to talk about. We actually just randomly talked because of I used to live in Washington. And they currently lived in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren from Earth 616.
Yeah, who knows what Earth
Yeah,
we're on right
superpowers.
now, dude? I would love to know what superpowers are. They are. I would love to, but no, it was just it was a good time for that. But a lot of the other times, whenever you're sitting next to a couple, it just feels awkward, especially if you get the middle seat and you're in between a couple, so they ask you, "Hey, can we switch seats?" And they're also a bit PDA about it as well.
I guess,
Right,
Lauren,
it's
the way I was going to say would be, it's either you stay there and make it awkward for everyone involved because they're just going to be talking over you.
Yes, that would be
Or
funnier.
you switch and you're like, just ignore that.
Here's the
part.
thing, though. If you had the chance to make it awkward, just because it would be more entertaining to you than just sitting and then be awkward while they're doing their own thing.
You like turn to them like, hey, you have anything to say to them? We'll just do like our own version of a telephone.
Yeah. Say I love you. I love you. But like, would you, if you had the chance and you had no repercussion from it?
It would be kind of funny.
Would you, right?
You tell her I love
Yeah.
you. I love you.
Yeah.
You just
You
change
just
it
do
all.
the baby talk. Oh, my
You just change like one
baby.
word every time.
Oh yeah, telephone game.
Yeah.
Change the
Exactly.
words
Change the
a little
word.
bit.
Because I think that would be hilarious, but it would also be like you'd have to make sure you're not embarrassed yourself to do
Because
something
I can
like
see
that.
like one of you're between. Like one says like,
Oh yeah, they're gonna
you
make
make me
super
uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
You make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. But
Yeah.
since you've flown so much, Mick, have you had any kind of like horror stories or like weird incidents that you've had?
How
while
did
on the
toilet
airplane?
talk lead to this?
Well, I mean, we were
Airplane
talking about airport,
Yeah.
airplane.
Airport bathrooms
Yeah.
and then airplane bathrooms.
Yeah.
Not really.
Really?
Not that I can think of. No, nothing weird. No, like that guy back there is not real. Have you seen that video?
No.
Oh, some girl got like kicked off a plane and she's like, I'm telling you, that guy back there is not real, and she's like pointing at no one.
What?
I don't know. It's
Was she high? Was she on
She
drugs?
might have been. I feel like she was. It was weird, but like no. The weirdest thing is I watched. I feel weirded out by this because I was thinking about it, like just now. But I watched Parasite. for the first
Wait.
time
Which
on-
Parasite?
I knew you were gonna say that one.
Well, I
Korean.
gotta ask.
Korean.
Oh, the Korean movie?
I
Yeah.
forgot his name. But yeah, I watched that for the first time on a plane. I don't know why. It was cool because like it's literally like that first half of is good, and then like Man, when we got to the sex scene, it was like really weird.
Oh yeah.
It was like, oh.
Start looking
Yeah.
around the plane.
I mean, honestly, if they didn't want us to watch it, they wouldn't have put it on the plane.
And was this like one of the
It's
long
it's
flights?
yeah, it was. I think I was. Was I going to? Oh, wait. I'm trying to remember when. Oh, flying to England. When I was flying
wow.
to the UK. Yeah. And it's just like, hey, it's on the airplane like system. If they didn't want me to watch it, they wouldn't put it on there. That's how I justify every like airplane movie that's like kind of weird or awkward to
You've
watch on a
seen
plane.
a lot of airplane movies too, because
Yeah.
it just so happens that
Yeah.
you watch a lot of the movies through the airplane.
Yeah.
Especially like well-known movies
Yeah.
or like very bad.
Yeah, I know.
movies.
I'm like, because Parasite's so good, but like my first time watching it was on a plane.
Yeah.
I think flying home from the UK to.
So how awkward of a movie was it? Like, is it like on the
No,
big
it's just-
screen or is it just on like your own?
It's
screen?
your own personal screen.
Okay.
Also, were you by yourself flying this?
No, I was with my girlfriend at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Then that I think
Yeah.
she.
Yeah, no, we did the thing where it's like we both have our headphones in, and then
Yeah.
we're like, we'll start the movie at the same time. We like press play at the same time.
Yeah.
And so like we're just there awkwardly like sitting in there like during it like, I mean they do have like a privacy angle, so people directly next to us won't see it.
Yeah.
But like people behind and a couple rows back will definitely see
Just
it.
here for
Like,
behind you.
Like you ever do that?
Whoa!
You ever like? I don't know how many times you guys watch movies on planes or like are on planes that have systems like that.
I've seen a couple. Yeah.
I will sometimes like I'll be watching my thing and then I'll like veer off to like the guy in front of me like I'll start watching his movie
Yes.
and I don't want to switch. I have the ability to switch that movie on for me. I'm just
you
like
just
I'll
don't
just
want to.
I'll just don't want to. I'll just watch it there.
'Cause then you'd have to
there's
start
subtitles.
over.
Yeah,
It's
you have to
easy,
start out.
right?
Yeah,
it's
easy.
real easy to just
Oh,
look
yeah.
down the aisle and be like, "Hey, that guy's playing
That
with your
happened.
friends."
The
Yeah.
person in front of people in front of us. I can't remember what movie it was, but it was. I didn't have a movie or anything. I was just like sleeping. I woke up and I was like bored a little bit. I looked in between. I was like, "Oh man, listen to
Yeah.
the movie."
Oh
Damn
yeah.
it.
Cracks behind the people. If you're directly behind that person and like you can see the crack, like.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
they had headphones. I was like, "Damn it, I can't hear anything."
That's always the.
Yeah, I don't know
worst,
who
Is
was
that-
behind me.
Is that creepy though? Like, I mean,
Is
you're
it?
technically
Oh, yeah,
creeping in on the doing whatever
So-
on their phone.
I think with an airplane, there's really no way you can have any kind of like
Privacy.
serious privacy.
Yeah.
I'll say serious privacy
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
because you can have a couple privacy, but I mean, you can still you're there in front of a lot of
Yeah.
other people. It's gonna
Unless you're in
happen.
the very back seat, right? When no one
True.
behind you.
True,
That's
but you
the
will
golden
Yeah.
spot.
you will still get people going to the bathroom.
That's
so
true.
just randomly, they'll randomly look at you too.
That too, or like they'll be standing up waiting for the bathroom.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
If the back area is like big enough, they'll like just stand there just waiting.
I think that is the most awkward thing on a plane.
It is. I hate it.
When-
I have the like. I'm grateful for airplanes that have like the red green sign
Yeah.
because I'll just
tells
wait
you.
till like it's clear and then like as soon as it's clear I'll
I
just
can
like
definitely
bum
see
rush to
the
the straight line.
awkwardness. Mick would be like, since you watched the sex scene for Parasite, if you're like waiting for the bathroom, and the guy's like, "So, how was that Parasite scene?"
That'd be weird if it's just a random guy.
Yeah.
If it, like 2 aisles back, just like I was watching.
Not,
that
yeah,
scene
not
with
to
you.
mention that you're not going to be like, whispering to each other because you're on
I
a
should
plane.
probably-
That
you
is
gotta
true.
talk loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the constant
I
noise.
can
the
tell this is
whirring,
that being
yeah.
awkward though.
I should probably go back and watch Parasite like fully because I feel like
like a
yeah, because
normal way. Yeah.
sometimes they edit movies for planes just because like there's some scenes that they don't want like the like what is it? I think I heard like the Avengers what is it? Civil War.
Mhm.
The airport fight scenes is
Oh, yeah.
shorter because they don't want you.
Oh, because it's an
you're on a
airport.
plane. Yeah,
All
you're
the
on an
planes
airport.
getting
Like a
destroyed.
lot of like airport damage or like some stuff like that they edit out of the
Okay.
airplane version.
Makes sense.
That is interesting.
So like
Alright.
I need to maybe rewatch that.
Let's move to the next thing.
all right,
Well,
Carson.
we've veered
Alright.
pretty far off.
That's
Alright.
usually how our conversations go.
No, it's
though.
great. That's
Yeah.
what the whole
It's
point of the
crazy.
show is. Input is
I
unknown.
guess this one's it's pretty simple, but I just want to hear everyone's thoughts. This is stuff
find
we've
out.
already talked about before, Lauren. I think all of us have.
Probably.
I pretty much went back to if you could make it into pretty much if you could make it into a movie, into a live action movie, what would you want to see? So but basically I just want each of us to pick a game,
Mhm.
a comic,
Mhm.
and like a book. If they and can't be has been made yet.
Okay.
You have to pick one that has been made into a live action.
Oh, that's difficult
Yeah.
because I don't read a lot of books.
Yeah.
Or
I was gonna
into
say.
a, I'll say
So
you
are we-
can say a 3D movie too. So if you want.
So we're picking one of anything.
Oh, you pick a you're picking of those 3 options of anything.
So
you pick
within a
book,
genre of the games,
Yeah.
books, or comics.
Yeah, so any game, book, and comics. You pick one of each. I want to hear what everyone's things are. what they
Once
pick.
again, have not read a lot of books,
Well,
so I will not be
you
able
can
to
say
tell
Dr. Seuss, Lauren.
you. Dr. Seuss. How
Child
many
books.
Dr. Seuss?
There's lots of good movies of Dr. Seuss. They're really good.
Oh yeah, Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
What?
Horton Hears a Who. Cat in the Hat.
Wait. The Mike Myers Cat in the Hat.
It wasn't the worst. Look, I'd rather watch that.
Watch it
than
again.
I'd watch
Watch
that
it
over
again.
Madam Web.
No, no. Hold on.
Anyway.
Watch it again, and you will be like, "Wait
the
a
Grinch
minute."
has made multiple times. But anyway, so let's do since cartoon, so anime, anything you want to pick. So pick one of those. We'll go down that one first, and then we'll go the other ones. So,
All right. Well, you start out first because
Yeah, 'cause we gotta think
just
of one.
got told.
Okay.
So you better tell
So
us.
cartoon.
You better have an answer already.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I'll-
be silent for a few minutes while
Yeah,
we
thinking,
think.
That's
yeah.
why I was
All
like,
right. Well, like we brought it up, I would say like you said, Batman Beyond. I was like, hell yeah, I'd want to watch. I'd want a Batman.
but that's
Beyond
already been
movie.
created.
A Batman live action.
Oh, live action.
A
Well, you
live
said
action.
3D as well.
I said you could say if that's the option you wanted. So like if we said like Mario, like hey, I want a Mario movie. There was a live action, but there was also the animated one. So
The animated one is really good. Also, they did announce that.
Oh yeah.
The second movie. Well, they didn't even say it's the sequel. They just said they're expanding on the universe.
Mhm.
So we don't know if it's following Mario or it's gonna be somewhere.
yeah, it could be different.
Around.
But yeah, so Batman Beyond, I would want to see live action of that. I'll use that one up.
Who would you have as like Batman Beyond? Like
I
who
don't-
would be Terry? Terry
Um,
McGinnis.
Now I don't know because, like I said, we
Yeah.
did like
Yeah.
10 years ago. I probably could have picked someone, but the actors are now older. Obviously.
Yeah,
now,
I
so-
know a lot of people have said that they want Michael Keaton to be
The
older Batman.
Yeah.
Which is
See, that
good.
would have
That's
made
a good
sense.
one.
That could be good. You can still
Yeah.
do that.
It would be good.
I
Man.
don't know who you'd have for. Oh, actually, I think I know. I don't. I can't remember I don't know the actor's name. I never watched the show really, or I've seen a little bit of it. He played Jughead in the live action, I guess.
Cole Sprouse.
Oh, Cole Sprouse,
There you
yeah,
go. Cole Sprouse.
as Terry McGinnis.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, they'd have to make it now though. I feel like
They
he's
would.
aging up.
That's it.
real quick. Yeah, he's around our age, I think,
Yeah, about.
close-ish.
Yeah, but like I
our
said, that's
age.
one I would have picked, but I said it's been a couple years, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would be an interesting one for Terry.
I mean, for
McGinnis,
Terry
right?
McGinnis, you're basically just casting for Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Because it is.
There's straight up
Batman.
like I was rewatching Batman Beyond like a few years back. There's I didn't realize this, but there's an episode that's it's the Fantastic Four.
Yes, I
and they
remember
do
this,
and
yes.
they like straight up do like the what you call it, the If This Be My Destiny scene from Spider-Man, like from the
Yeah.
comics. Like they did it in Spider-Man Homecoming. It's where he has the giant weight on him and then he's pushing up.
Yes.
They did that they did like it's frame
I
by frame
remember that.
the same shots
He's-
in Batman Beyond.
Because he gets trapped under the rubble.
Yeah. And then like
Yeah.
he's I think it's not the Fantastic Four, it's like the Terrific Three
Yeah.
or something like that.
Because
There's
about-
only 3 of them.
Yeah.
There's only 3 of them. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
there's
thinking
only
about
3
the
of them.
Ace one.
No,
that one.
not the Flush Gang.
Yeah,
The Royal
the,
Flush
the
Gang.
Royal Flush Gang.
Yeah.
No. But yeah.
Okay,
Well,
what would you pick then, Mick, for a cartoon to be made, or anime, an anime cartoon, to be turned into a
Live
live
action.
action?
It's straight up just Spider-Man again, but it's Danny Phantom.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
Okay. Who would
Live
you have play
action.
Danny?
I have no
then?
idea.
Do you think there could be a live action for Danny Phantom though? It would have to be Nickelodeon through.
Yeah,
That's the only way.
I mean, they did make the live action Dora the Explorer,
Dude, if they did
so they have the capabilities to do it.
live action Samurai Jack would be pretty sweet.
Oh,
That'd
yeah,
be
that'd
sick.
be cool too.
But I do remember that Dora the Explorer movie was actually pretty funny.
I saw a clip of it earlier today on TikTok.
Yeah.
The freaking Danny Trejo is his boots.
Yes. Yes.
Machete is boots.
It's so funny.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
They actually don't
It's
take
his
itself
voice.
seriously.
yeah.
Oh.
The movie
I mean,
actually
yeah,
doesn't take
like
itself
Michael Pena's in it, and he's great in it
Yeah.
as Dora's dad. And like she breaks the fourth wall and like stares in the camera and says, "Can you say delicioso?" Like it's great.
Yeah, and everyone's
From
like,
what I've seen, I
"What
haven't
are
seen
you
it
doing?"
fully, but yeah. It's good.
Diego's there too.
Oh yeah, her cousin.
Yeah, Diego's there too. But no, they talk about kind of break the fourth wall about like, hey, why does Dora do this? And then
Yeah.
all this types of weird stuff. And they actually do show a little bit of like, they do a drug trip of
that where Swiper shows up?
Dora. No, Dora and Boots and I think Diego.
Because it's Dora going into high school, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because she's grown up now, but they get thrown into this weird adventure that they're trying to save their family and all that stuff. And one of the flowers or something like that, they get drugged, and it does this little acid trip of them that also turns them into their cartoon characters for a second.
Oh wow!
But it was like the whole movie was actually well done in the sense that it didn't
from it.
Yeah,
They said it was good from going to live action.
Yeah.
Like you took a kids show and you're turning into a kind of more serious movie, and it wasn't bad.
it was like a coming of
Yeah.
age movie pretty much because it was Dora the Explorer grown up,
All right,
but not in the joking.
What about
way.
you, Lauren? Then your cartoon
For my
Or,
cartoon,
yeah, cartoon animated live
that
action.
would be live action. It's hard to tell because we've watched so much cartoons, but a lot of the cartoons we've watched are about anthropomorphic animals, right?
Yeah.
So we can't. It'd be so weird to
I mean,
see.
you know, there's that there's that new live action Garfield that's coming out.
Oh no,
with Chris Pratt?
Is there really?
Chris Pratt's Garfield.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. That's a real thing.
Why?
Let's not dig into that. Anyway,
I
Lauren.
just- okay, I will say this for Chris Pratt. He actually did very well for Mario, as the voice actor for Mario. So I don't knock him for his like acting chops or comedic chops at all. It's the fact that it's about Garfield,
Yeah.
live action Garfield.
All right. Oh, you're
I
wrong.
love-
So,
Um,
like I say, it can be an
dude.
anime too, man. Come on.
Well, that's the thing though. It's like
In Japan, they make a lot of live action anime.
exactly.
That's-
So it's
that's true.
and also the ones that they do, if they do like American, only maybe 2 or 3 series actually survive from it, right?
Yeah.
Death Note died the second
I
it
forgot
did the
that
live
even
action.
existed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they did
I
the Kim
forgot,
Possible
yeah.
also.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Disney. Yeah, Disney did that.
I remember Kim Possible one. But then also what was the other movie that came out live action? The Full Metal Alchemist live action was also not great. And I love Full Metal Alchemist.
There's like 2 of those too.
There is. It's a 2-part series.
No, I mean like there's. Wait. I
Are you
can't-
talking about the stage
No,
show?
I've seen. Oh wait, no. There was a movie that came out.
Wait.
They made
is
a
there-
movie like
live action?
early. Yeah, live action.
They made 2 live action movies for that series.
Wait, the one on Netflix or
Yeah, the one on Netflix.
there's one before Netflix.
Is there
They
one?
they
before
had.
Netflix?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Is there really?
they had a couple live actions. It's weird.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember those.
Yeah.
One was-
Probably for good
one was-
reason, but I
one
know-
was the Japanese one, I think, and then the other one was American.
Yeah, that went to
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, I never saw the American one. I knew the Japanese one, and a lot of people hated it because of the fact that it was all Japanese people.
Yeah.
But the story itself is actually like they're supposed to be European characters, a lot of European and like Islamic and
Yeah.
other types of characters, but almost no Japanese people. But they were all casted as Japanese people, so I remember that issue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me. But if I'm thinking cartoon off the top of my head, shoot, man, like I said, the first things that come up is like Tailspin or Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, right? But to see that as a live action series, I don't think
What about
would work.
Gargoyles?
Gargoyles. Yeah, I can see Gargoyles.
Do you
I think
wa-
that's a little bit more easier to
Yeah.
do, though.
Because it's
Right.
actually a well-written series.
Yeah, and they're also more humanoid looking
There's
than
actually,
they are.
There's also
animals.
humans in it too.
Yeah, and the
Yes.
comics are really good for it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have a video game that got remastered.
I saw
last
you
year.
were telling me about it. We were
Yeah,
looking at it.
it looks really cool because it comes with both the original art style and like the more updated looking art style. It was really cool. I think that would be an interesting one to be live action. Would I see it as a movie or TV show? I think TV show would be better.
I'll let you do the TV shows since a lot of
Right.
people are doing live action TV shows now. I'll let you do
Yeah,
that.
I think a live action TV show for Gargoyles would be really cool, and it would
Would you
it
want
would be
Keith
also
David to
good.
come back as a voice?
It'd be sick. It'd be really sick for him to do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they would do like actual practical aesthetic like prosthetics for the gargoyles. I think they're just gonna do 3D style.
They might do both because sometimes they
Could
do
be.
both. They do like it
Maybe.
because it makes it easier for the model.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think it's gonna be more of a 3D art style with humans, almost like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit style
Oh, okay.
feeling.
Right.
I can see that, but I think with that series, there's so much lore, right, that gets shown in the series, and then even more into the comics.
Yeah.
That they would have to put it as a TV show. I would say like 3-4 seasons.
So you
Of a
want
good
that as your
amount.
pick then?
Oh,
Gargoyles?
100%. If
Okay.
it was Gargoyles, I would watch it, but it would also depend on the casting too.
The voice
right?
casting, yeah.
Not just voice casting. Who's gonna play the main guy, the villain?
Xanatos.
Xanatos. Who could play him? I thought Robert Downey Jr., but I was like, I don't know, maybe not. I thought actually, a good one for Xanatos? Jason Momoa. I think Jason Momoa would actually be really sick as a Xanatos.
That'd be an interesting.
He
one.
has
Yeah.
the charisma, and he has that swagger where you can be like, "Hey, you're not gonna do anything to me. I am literally untouchable."
That'd
You're
be an
fine."
interesting one. I'll give you that one.
And I think Jason Momoa as Xanatos as the main villain would be sick, and I think he would be into it too, because when he did Aquaman for the first time, he was huge into DC. What was it? He started signing like autographs when they first came out as "fuck Marvel."
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and he was doing crazy stuff, but he's also a big nerd in some of that aspects.
yeah.
So I think if he was a fan of gargoyles, right, he would either want to be Goliath or be Xanatos.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that.
All right.
So
guess,
I think those ones. Yeah.
All right, then comic.
Well, what about Casey?
I mean, I do have an answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am here in this podcast. Too.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I mean,
That's sure. No. All right, Kason, what would you pick for the cartoon to be made?
All right. So my pick would be Courage the Cowardly Dog,
ooh, oh,
and Kevin Hart would be the dog.
Oh,
Maybe Courage.
interesting.
I think he'd make a great screaming voice of being scared.
I can definitely see that. I can totally see
Yeah.
that.
not Jack Black.
Wasn't there like a recent man? Was it when we went to Universal Studios last year?
Yeah.
There was a movie poster in the theme park of I can't remember what it was, but it was Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart as dogs.
Oh,
It's called
Pets.
no, it's like
it wasn't-
Runt or something
That
like
wasn't
that.
Will Ferrell. That was Jamie Foxx, wasn't it?
No. They're
Or, I
actual
don't know.
dogs.
Yeah, they were
The
dogs.
actual,
I saw
like,
that-
real-life
I
dogs, but
I
they
only
have
saw
voiceover.
Yeah, their voiceover. Yeah.
Yeah, that movie
I saw the
came out.
poster. It looked like one of those fake in universe like fake movies.
No,
It did
it's
not
real.
look really. I thought it was like, oh, is that like a thing? Is that like a decoration for the? It looks so fake.
No.
I was like, that's not a real movie, is it?
No, I've
And I
seen
saw
Is
a
it
clip of it. I'm like,
Strays? Are
oh
you
my
talking about
god.
Strays. Yes.
Oh, Strays,
That's
yeah.
It's Jamie Foxx.
I thought that.
No, no.
Was it Jamie? I
Is
don't
it Jamie
know.
Foxx?
Yeah, it's Jamie Foxx.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It-
I don't remember.
My bad. But
I never fully watched it. I've seen clips.
I
of
don't
it.
know. I just like assumed because it was like a small dog and like whatever
Yeah.
dog. I
Well,
was
no,
like,
Kevin Hart might be in there too.
He
Who
he
knows?
could be in there, but
Yeah.
I was
Who
like Jamie
knows?
Foxx and.
I know
Jamie
Will
Foxx
Ferrell.
and
I think Will
characters.
Ferrell's like one of the other
The main dog.
The
Yeah,
main
he's
dog.
one of the
Yeah.
main
The main
dogs.
dog.
I was like, that just looks like a fake movie.
It really. I thought it was too.
Yeah.
And that's me not being there. I just saw a trailer of it. I was like, this is a joke. There's no way. Because
Yeah.
there's a clip. There's a clip I saw on TikTok of one of the scenes in the movies where it's this dog, this like golden retriever, who's narrating about his owner and this girl that just meet at the carnival, right? And he's narrating like, oh, okay, this is a normal like dog movie, dog perspective movie. And then Will Ferrell and I guess Jamie Foxx
Foxx, yeah.
scroll up and was like, don't
Oh,
listen
yeah,
to
yeah.
him. He's just the narrating dog. He's so dumb. Because you can hear they can hear his inner thoughts,
Yeah.
which is the funniest thing. And then the second they leave, the dog goes, what was it? The girl starts liking my owner. Too bad she doesn't realize that he's a serial killer and he's going to kill her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember seeing that clip somewhere.
And I was like,
Yeah.
what is this movie?
Yeah.
And I learned it was from Strays. Yeah. The first 10 minutes are hard for the animal abuse, but it's not a terrible movie. Oh, okay, yeah. And that's
Okay.
fair. Because if I remember seeing I saw the trailer. Thanks, Derek, for the comment. Also, what's up? I do remember the trailer, and it's pretty much the main dog, which is Will Ferrell, is abused by its owner or owners.
I haven't watched the movie, so I don't know.
They are supposed to be the dumb dog. They're supposed to be the happy-go-lucky. Oh no, they're playing with me. We're having fun. But through the trailer, I didn't know how super bad it was in the animal abuse, because it shows like the owners leaving the dog somewhere, like in the middle of the desert, kinda, right?
Jeez.
And it's about Will Ferrell trying to get back to its owner. But I didn't realize it was super bad when it comes to animal abuse. But it's supposed to be a comedy about, hey, the dog's gonna learn to love itself. Yeah, the journey of it, which I think Will Ferrell's character meets Jamie Foxx's dog in the middle of an alleyway somewhere or something like that.
Jamie Foxx's character.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, the dog. Yeah,
it just sounded funny though. Meet Jamie Foxx's dog. Whoa.
It's not. You know what I meant. But yeah, no, it was an interesting movie from the clips that I've seen and the trailer. I didn't think it was a good movie, but apparently it's not terrible. So, but yeah, it's just one of those crazy things that just gets created. It's just there, and I don't know who pitched that.
It's like the equivalent of like shovelware. For movies.
Yeah, it's shovelware for movies, and there's so much of that out there.
Yeah.
Right? There's so much. It's insane. But
like I said, so we said we did that.
Oh, okay. No, that's fair. It's not violent abuse, but it's still a heartstring puller. It feels like when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to like pets or animals, it reminds me of the movie Marley and Me. Right? You guys remember that movie?
I always think of if you're gonna bring up animals, I think of dang it,
Homeward Bound.
There you go.
I was gonna say
Homeward Bound.
Shadow. Oh,
that's such a hard one to watch.
It's hurtful.
That's older than quite a bit of people now.
Oh yeah, but if you love like the kind of adventure, but also for like dogs and pets and things like that, it's definitely one of those movies you should watch. But be aware, you will probably cry. You probably will cry when you watch the movie.
I do have I like that movie because it was, and this is a weird thought maybe. It was the first of like 4 movies, I think.
Oh yeah, they did make a couple.
They made
sequels.
quite a few. But the very first one, they never did any mouth animations to match whoever the voice actors were.
It was all in the head.
They just were there.
Yeah.
And I liked that better than seeing mouths move. To me, it made more sense as a kid, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of different types of movies where, for either animals or babies, let's say, right, where they would try to make them talk with their mouths, even though they really can't.
Well, they did the same thing in where they said like in the head they're talking. They did the same thing in like Look Who's Talking, I think it was called.
Which movie was that one?
That's the one where like I believe it's this one. It could be a different one. There's ones where like they believe that when you were a young kid, like a baby, like younger than 2, you knew all the secrets to the universe. And then like once you get to past a certain age, you like forget it all.
I can believe that, honestly.
It was a weird movie because like they're chasing after one of the kids who got out, and he's like, was it like a guy? They're getting a fight. Like one of the guys fights the kid. He's like, I'm a 4th level black belt, and like the kid's fighting him, and it's really weird. He's fighting this little, it's like a 6-year-old kid, but they're like 2.
Well, that's why I was
really weird. Look, it's like
that's why I was gonna say like it with that weird movement of mouths, or like these are like baby geniuses. Do you guys remember that movie? Baby Geniuses?
Yeah, I remember that.
They were like super intelligent babies that can actually talk. And how they did it was they animated their mouths to move. And they made a good number of movies.
It actually might have been that might be the movie I'm talking about.
Yeah, you might have.
That might actually be a Baby Geniuses, but
oh, dude, and you know what's funny? We were talking about we mentioned it before we right as we started the podcast, where it's like what's the theme? What are we going to talk about? We ended up talking about like a ton of movie stuff.
Yeah.
I just think about it and I was
Oh,
like,
Yeah,
Here,
that's
we'll
why I
go to-
told you guys, wait for the content for the actual show.
yeah.
Okay, so
We got to get you guys like right in the door and then start.
Yeah.
so we did that. So we did cartoons. Let's do an easy. We'll do an easier one since the books are hard. We'll go to games.
Oh,
You
You
games?
can make a game. So like pick.
Well, I'm going to interject. That was a whole topic already,
Okay.
and we're coming up on the last 20 minutes of the show
Oh,
here.
dang.
So I want to stop by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, of course.
So it's been an hour and a half, and then I think that makes me the last person to go.
Yeah.
But do we want to wrap up anything else in this conversation here?
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Carson was going to talk about
We'll do video games.
just
stuff
what we
another
were
time.
thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can do
video
video
games
game
later.
themes
That's
next
a
time.
broad
And, that,
subject.
and
Yeah.
we can always do this again, right? So
Oh,
we can come
yeah.
back and chat some more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my thing is semi-interactive. If you guys are interested, I have.
Yeah, why not? Oh, what in the world are
I'm
we
in
looking
I
at?
don't know if you
Spirobot.
guys have ever played with these. These are. This is an AI-generated
Hold on.
image
Hold on.
website.
I'm in Spirobot.
I am Spirobot. It basically is going to create motivational posters for us on screen.
Okay.
Just be Lauren.
Huh? Just me. Hi. What's
Lauren
up?
for president, 2024.
No, please, no. I never want that job.
We'll see it on.
I'd vote for you over Trump
Shut up.
and Biden.
So dumb. Be crazy. I don't know. I'm not
Okay.
that smart.
all right, we're so.
I mean,
you're young.
we're not talking about. I'm young.
all right, so for the audience, they're seeing it full screen, where they're gonna still just hear us talk,
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Oh boy.
and
I'm so curious what this is.
and then we're gonna see what happens here.
Okay. So what does it say? It says I'm in Spirobot.
I'm an artificial intelligence dedication to generating unlimited amounts of unique inspirational quotes for endless enrichment of pointless human existence.
I love they added
we appreciate
pointless.
your
honesty.
yes.
All right,
Oh my goodness.
here we go.
Let's go. Got the little bar.
This might have sound. I don't know.
Is this just sound? Okay.
Okay, who wants to read this first one?
I can go. I guess.
All right. Go ahead, Carson.
Don't let anyone. Am I supposed to say in a voice or just want me
Just
to
do
read it?
whatever you want to do.
Okay. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not too caffeinated.
What are you, Batman? No, it's
You don't know.
I don't know. What is
With enough drugs, you could be.
Well, if you're caffeinated, it's-
Woo!
don't let anyone tell you that you are not too caffeinated. Wait.
Keep in mind that these are going to be badly written.
All right, Mick, your turn to read it. Let's hear your voice for it.
Okay.
I'm just
Oh,
like
the same thing or no? Or
no. I'm trying to understand
Should we
what
just-
is it trying to say.
It's
What's
just
the motivational
inspirational.
poster here? What
Yeah.
do we? Would you print this out and put it on a wall?
No,
I mean, for a
don't
coffee shop, yeah, maybe.
For
That would make sense.
Here's the thing, though.
I like the background of just pills.
drugs.
I was just gonna say, there's pills back there. What are they
I mean,
talking about?
you can get like caffeine
You know,
pills.
I was gonna say more for a pharmacy.
No, I was gonna say worst place would put this in the hospital when you're in the waiting room. You see it right there in the waiting room
Why would you put that in the hospital?
because they'll want more drugs.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's go for the next one.
All right, next one.
Mick will say this one. I'm so curious. What is it?
Try to be affable.
So I've heard this word before. I forget
I'm
what the
not-
definition is.
Yep.
One of the podcasts I love to listen
looking
to,
it up,
which
man.
is
Put it up.
Trash Taste Podcast.
Oh, okay.
If you ever watch, it kind of has two things. The YouTuber abroad in Japan, Chris Broad.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there was a comment on one of his videos or something, either that or during a Trash Taste podcast, where someone says he's very affable today, and I was like, what does this mean? And I guess he looked it up, but one of his nicknames is Mr. Affable. Which I guess is like some kind of term of like pretty cool, pretty chill, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact like definition of
According to
affable.
Google, adjective: friendly, good-natured, or easy to talk to, an affable and agreeable companion.
Okay, yeah, there
And
you
Lauren,
go.
you're affable.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It does sound weird, that word. If you say that to someone, I think you're very affable today.
It's very.
Does
yeah.
it sound weird, right? Does it sound like an insult?
It's not an everyday word.
Yes, indeed.
Replace a couple of those letters. If I sound a little weird.
It does sound a little bit like an insult, but it's.
What?
I feel like it's not.
Oh, I was thinking a totally different word than what.
What were you thinking?
Effable.
What? Whoa.
I didn't say you were. Gee.
Oh,
I said
okay.
I said you're affable.
Okay, I'm not effable.
Not to me.
Well, I mean, good. That's good. All right. What's the next
What's
one?
Lauren have to read?
Also, I love that the horses.
Yeah, oh, yeah, the
are just
horses,
chilling.
yeah.
So that's what the weird thing is, right? Because usually you'd see a motivational poster with a cat, right, or like
Yeah.
something like a cat hanging on a ledge and trying to struggle their way.
Give
up or
horses
something.
love too, though.
So this is the weird part: is that's gonna pull together text that might make sense to an image that maybe correlates to it. So let's see what the next one
Yeah.
is.
All right, I got this one, I guess. At times, the best thing to do is to chill out.
Okay.
That's pretty nice. Why is it on a sidewalk
Don't
with like
question
the
it, Lauren.
feet?
Don't-
What do you
just let it-
mean?
Just let it inspire.
No, does it inspire you?
It tells me you don't need to run across the line. You can wait. Chill.
Oh, is that what it tells
That's
you?
what looking at me for
Okay.
you to look at. Or like, look at the little things. How many times do you look down at your feet? You're like, oh,
I look at my feet like every day.
do you?
It's kind of hard not to.
You have big feet.
I
Laura,
do have
so-
big feet. Like just how it goes. At times, the best thing to do is to chill out. I like the saying. It's
Yeah.
just the background is kind of odd.
It's kind of
It's a
just-
sidewalk. Look, if
it's
if it
kinda
showed you like
generic.
what city it would be at, it'd be even harder because you're like, what city am I chilling out at?
Yeah,
No.
For some reason, I don't know why, it makes me think Seattle.
it does a little bit. Yeah, it does.
It is chilly there.
That another thing too is that it looks so like bleak. That picture.
Well, the bleak it made me think of London.
Oh, that's fair. I mean,
Not enough rain.
not enough rain. Yeah, it's not wet enough. It's
They're not wearing
There should
rain
be like a
boots.
puddle.
Yeah,
Well, so you could say the same thing about Seattle. It
I guess
rains
too.
all-
It rains a lot
yeah,
there too.
that's what I'm saying.
So it's
So
like-
it could be both.
Yeah, that's
Could be
like
both.
it makes you think
but
of London.
But the
Wait,
picture
are you saying
itself,
Seattle is America's London?
Sure. Sure.
Shall we move on?
Yeah,
yes,
move
let's
on.
move
Let's
on.
move on.
Okay, Carson, you got this next one.
Okay.
Thank you for choosing. What was this one?
It's probably not.
Between a bolt of lightning and smoke lies the ocean.
What does that even mean? Why is there a bike?
Oh yeah, then why is it on a bike? Also,
This sounds like something.
It's
What was
one of
it?
those racing bikes too.
This just sounds like something what the dot from you get from Dodgeball, like the guy in there, the actor. I can't remember his name.
which one?
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, Ben Stiller. Something
yeah,
like
Ben
Ben
Stiller.
Stiller would say in a stupid
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
Yes,
that.
it would.
It-
Yeah.
see-
Also, why? This is just bothering me. I don't know if it's bothering you guys. The sizes of the text are so weirdly
It just goes.
shaped.
it gets smaller.
No, it doesn't. though.
No,
it doesn't.
does.
It
It
does
does get
get
smaller.
smaller. It gets
But
smaller
for
as you
some
go
reason,
down.
the number of
Kinda.
words per line is weird.
Yes, it's so odd.
I'm sorry, it's not a haiku, guys.
Between
But jeez.
between a bolt of lightning and smoke lies the ocean.
Between a bolt of lightning.
It's
and
just
smoke
like-
lies
No,
the
it's
ocean.
just yeah, it's
I'm
just
just reading
separating.
separating the
Yeah.
line by line.
Yeah,
Between a bolt of
it's just odd.
lightning
And,
and smoke lies the ocean.
and the fact that they put a black
All right.
background
Mick,
when they
now,
talk about
when you
colorful
read it like
things.
that, now you gotta sound like Christopher Walken when you do it.
Oh yeah, you do it. You
I
you
can't-
do
I
your
can't
do
Christopher
Walken.
Walken.
Oh, did you see
Between
the?
the
No, never mind.
bolt of.
What?
Apparently, I
Lightning.
didn't see the Super Bowl,
I know.
but there was like a Super Bowl commercial with Christopher Walken in it.
Was it really?
Yeah, and it was just a bunch of people just doing Christopher Walken impressions to
Oh.
him.
I think I saw that one.
That sounds like an SNL skit.
Yeah,
That sounds like the Christopher Walken like family reunion.
it was a car commercial. I can't,
was
remember,
it?
I can't
Dude,
remember what.
if there's a Christopher
what
Walken movie,
car,
a family reunion, I'd watch that movie.
Of course you would. Of
Don't tell me
course
you
would.
wouldn't either.
It'd be hilarious.
You
to
watched
watch.
Madam Web. Why would
Shut
you?
up. Okay. All right.
Okay, next
What's
one.
the next one? What's the next
moving
one?
on, moving on.
All right, Mick, you got this one, I guess. I can make unlimited quotes for you.
Faith is a hijack in reality.
What? Wait, hold on. Okay.
I mean,
What does that mean?
well, if you think about it, it's like Jesus take the wheel.
Is it? Is that what it's
yes,
saying?
think of it. That's what
I
it
guess,
is.
but why are there two people on bikes
Uh,
silhouetted?
So I guess she's Faith. And
Faith is
she's
a
saying, hi, Jack, in reality. So the guy is Jack and Faith.
So that just means like faith isn't supposed. I don't know. Oh, wait, what?
Like, is there?
All
Are
right,
they saying
so
that?
when you believe
Hijack
something, you have
reality.
faith in it, you're letting a chance
hijack
happen. So you're letting it
reality.
hijack reality.
As in, like
Like I
a
said,
bad
literally,
way?
Jesus
Takes
take
over.
the wheel. It's literally like that saying.
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
So is she Jesus?
No,
I don't know. It's just why.
I don't know why the pictures are showing. I think
Okay,
it's like,
so-
okay, well, if they're reaching out, like, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to take your hand, and we're not
I
going to...
will say the
we're not
cloud. Well, the clouds definitely make sense with the faith and all that. It's just weird that it's
Two people on bikes.
yeah, and they're trying to reach for each other to hold hands, which is also a very bad way to hold hands.
It is. That's why,
As
they
a
have,
bike.
that's why they have faith, though, Lauren.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
bad when you have faith.
Oh, okay, sure.
Or hope, I guess. At that point, you have to have hope. Like, I just hope you don't crash.
Exactly. All right. Well, what's the next one? I guess we'll go on to the next one.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, you can post it on Facebook.
What?
Lauren, read it.
Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Okay, why did I
Read it,
get this
Lauren.
one? Okay,
Keith David voice. Keith David voice.
I can't do a Keith David voice.
Do a deep voice. I don't
I'll-
know.
Deep voice from the
You're a cock glutton. Use it. Like what? Why
more
is?
demonic sounding than just deep.
Well, it would be a demonic thing. Who says that? You're a cock glutton.
Are you from the
Use
circle
it.
of gluttony, Lauren?
The circle of gluttony.
Or is
This
that
is just
gluttony or
sad.
lust?
No, it is sad. Also,
because
here's the thing.
it's a woman. It's a woman in a wet
Is it a
t-shirt.
woman?
Yeah, they're curvy.
Like, oh,
I don't know.
hey, a man can be curvy. What do you mean? A man can be curvy.
know, actually.
Have you seen K
It looks like a
dramas?
dress. Yeah, true. I don't know.
You have not
It's-
seen some K dramas, man. There's some
You know
curvy
what? Yeah,
ass.
you know
men.
what?
trap.
They could be non-binary. Non-binary.
Yeah.
It's
It is
What
very odd. First, I did not expect them to say cock glutton.
that's
I
a.
did not expect that.
Hey, guys, the question, I guess, would be, were they
I-
wet before they went in the lake?
Oh, oh my god.
It's
but-
a little slut shamey.
It is a little slut shamey though, right?
I've also
With this
never
picture.
heard cock
glutton.
glutton.
The term
For
of
some
cock
reason,
glutton.
like I
I've
want to
heard
say
cock goblin.
goblin. Yeah.
Yeah, cock goblin. Yeah, but not cock glutton. That
It's
you're
the
a
same
thing.
glutton
It's
for
the same
cock.
thing.
We are saying cock a lot.
Shall we move on?
Yeah, we'll move on. I think that's a little too much. It's just a rooster.
Yeah, exactly.
Chicken.
It could be. Yeah, it's a cock, too.
No, it's not. Are we really going to get into the argument whether a cock is a rooster or a chicken?
All right.
Jeez. All right, Carson, you got this.
Rule number 10. Don't chase off girls while they're being intolerant. What are the first 9 rules?
What is, okay,
This is the 10th
first,
rule of Fight Club.
No. First, what are these rules for? The rules of what?
War.
While they're being intolerant.
I never knew Sung Shun made this in his
Sun
rule
Tzu.
book. Whatever his name
Sun
is.
Shung, who's that?
At least I didn't say
Sun
Shang Soon.
I got this from Soul.
Your soul is mine.
Rule number 10. Don't chase off girls.
What does that mean? Why do they
Don't
make?
Yeah, if girls are being intolerant, don't chase them off. That's just straight
So-
up.
If they're
Well, they're
don't-
being intolerant.
Yeah, they're being intolerant.
So-
So,
So
like,
when they are,
yeah,
when
so
they're
just
when
let
they're
Karens
tolerant.
be yeah, just let Karens be Karens.
Is that how you take this? Let
Yeah,
Karens be
I just don't know.
Karens.
Man, I didn't know that was rule
I
number
feel like
10,
the background
Lauren.
should be like a target.
This would be
Why
like,
is this dude like? What is that? Is that like a?
It looks like he's getting ready to do a
Uh,
suplex thing on like a girl down there.
Yeah,
I can definitely see this at like like in the break room.
yeah.
That would be so. Oh yeah, they're
Just make it bigger.
just
Yeah.
like double holding their knees back. They're like, I'm gonna body slam you.
Yeah, see, don't chase him off. That's where you do a finishing move instead.
It's like don't go chasing waterfalls.
Oh no, TLC. I love them.
All right,
Rest
I
in
think
peace,
right
Left
the
Eye.
next one.
Going on to the next.
All right, Mick,
All right,
you got
this is you, Mick. What?
You may be puking, but at least you're not fucked. Not in any unjustifiable manner, at least.
Okay, so this has to be at a bar's like a dive bar's bathroom.
You say it because it's a dive.
The,
Yeah,
background,
Yes,
the, background,
100%.
the background's pretty good too. I think.
Yeah,
like, it's
no.
a dude like drowning or he just dove.
Lauren, that's like your
Yeah.
worst nightmare.
It's
Lauren.
It's like a continuation from last image.
This is the
Yeah.
guy who just did this suplex.
It is
Yeah.
actually, yeah. But I could totally see this at a bar's, like any kind of bar's bathroom.
I could see this be like the rule 11. So
Viable
like,
man.
right after the other one, rule 10, he's jumping in the water. You may be puking, but at least you're not fucked.
I also love, yeah, like Mick said, not in any unjustifiable manner, at least.
Yeah.
It's your
Like-
own, you did it to yourself.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I was like, I would actually love to
That's
see this
not
at
bad.
a bar.
Yeah, that's like a. That's like definitely at like a bar.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it's like late at night. taking a piss. You hear someone puking.
It's like
and
is this like what you remember back in Japan, Lauren, when you were drunk?
no, I mean yes, but this is not what I see.
All right,
This is not what I see.
Do the next one, I guess. For
Yeah,
Lauren.
what's the next
One on
one?
the next.
All right, what's this one? I'm the first inspirational quote AI we can see. To do, you have the power to make it so that someone in another country wakes up.
Cool.
All right, political. Let's go to the next one.
That's why that's why everything has made in China.
Shut up. It does. This sounds like a very political like poster you would put.
You have to get up so it goes, oh, someone else, so those can work.
Like if someone's trying to be like make you feel bad, this is what they would make you read.
They're trying to guilt you.
Yes. Have you
That
seen
just
some
doesn't
of
make
them?
any sense.
How can you not be working? Other people around the world are working.
Well, yeah, dude. How many people? There are definitely people that do that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Right. But yeah, I mean, yes, it doesn't make sense.
Then we go to the next.
Yeah.
Okay, let's feel the wisdom come out within you. I don't. What? How's it another rule 10?
This is a different rule set. This is a different rule set.
Rule 10. If you actually want to become like a beggar, try not to be somebody you're not. That's really hard because that picture clashes.
And also, once again, the text size is weird.
There's a double negative in there.
Is it really?
Yeah, try not to be something
If you
more
actually
than
want to become
Oh, yeah, they
like
say
a
not
beggar,
twice.
try not
somebody
to be somebody
are.
you're not.
I guess you are.
Not. Does it
Try
cancel it
to
out?
be someone you are.
So,
if you- wait.
so be someone.
Yeah, just be someone.
So
you
if
are.
you
Just,
don't want to
like,
become poor, don't be someone else.
just be, if you want to become like a
Here's-
beggar,
I-
just
oh,
be
if you
yourself.
actually want to become like a beggar.
Just be yourself to become a beggar. So it's just calling you poor.
Are you calling you a simp or what?
No, poor. Where's simp come
You
from?
could beg. That's what begging is. Just simping or something.
No.
Just begging for
I
attention.
get.
No. No. Also, I want to say that's a false statement. That's a false rule because there's definitely people who are rich because they are someone they are not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So moving on.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is,
That was a bad rule.
this
10.
is an insane website that this may.
These
like,
quotes are not shared quotes. Show how special you are.
oh, yeah. You're
All right,
definitely
Meg.
special.
Howdy, geeks. Give us your guilt, because we just can't get enough of your guilt.
What?
That's
That's
rad.
That's a king.
That's
That's
cool.
dang.
Yellow.
Bringing out the rad talk.
Is that a like yellow bomb?
That looks like one of those
It's a
like
torpedo.
It's like a pin. It's like a.
It's a torpedo.
Yeah,
Look at
riding
the
a
background.
torpedo.
yeah.
Howdy,
Also,
geeks.
howdy geek.
I guess because like he's like cowboy-esque, like rodeo style, like riding a torpedo.
It sound this sentence sounds like
Give us your.
what
guilt.
is up, fellow kids? That's exactly what it
It's
sounds
supposed
like.
to look like that. That's why it has the
Can't
old
get
school
enough of
style
your
sailor
guilt.
on it.
Also, yes. Why? Give us your guilt because we can't get enough
It's a
of
kink,
your
Lauren.
guilt.
It's literally a
Is
kink.
it a kink?
Yeah, they. Yes.
Is it, or is it like facetious?
It could be
Like
that too.
they talk about like when someone's being like, "Oh, I'm guilty of doing this." I was like, "Oh, please give me
So,
more
oh,
of your
give me all the
guilt."
tea. Like spill the tea.
No, I don't think it's that way.
Well,
It-
the background definitely doesn't gotta go with it.
It's so weird. It is,
is really
weird.
weird.
This website is strange.
All right.
What is the other stuff that it's?
We're gonna go to the next one. We're gonna
All right,
start
Lauren.
to rapid fire these. Let's see.
Okay, rapid
Alright,
fire.
Lauren.
If you ever feel sad, you need more quotes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, okay. If you can rub yourself against her, you can fatten her. What?
I like how the last her is bold.
Yes.
So bold.
And
in
it's
your
also a
face.
picture of a football player. I think. I think it's a football player.
Is it football or it might be soccer?
Is
I
it
think
like
it's
an
soccer.
old style football?
Yeah, I think it's old school.
I think it's just soccer. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it
because
could be
I
soccer.
think there's
Yeah.
a goalpost in the back.
Soccer. I hardly know her.
Oh God.
That's why
Well,
you have to
apparently
that's why
can
you rub
fatten
yourself.
her.
Made her fat.
Rub yourself against her.
You can.
That's
Why?
so weird.
And what makes sense? I don't know. We're
Maybe it's a
rapid firing.
British thing.
Moving on.
Maybe
to
it's
the
a
next one.
European.
That's what we're
rapid fire.
doing. We're
Europeans
moving on.
love soccer. Maybe
Yeah.
it's that.
It's called football in
That's true.
European. So
The football.
you have to say it that way.
Only farmers interrupt your entire life.
What? Why is there a
Yeah,
nuke?
like supply chain.
Well, think about it. If they don't
I
make
don't know.
food, you might as well wish you were nuked.
Dude, only farmers. It's like the spin-off of OnlyFans.
Oh, I thought
Only-
I thought you were gonna say like the dating site.
I thought you were
Because
going
I
to
thought
bring
there
up
was
the.
only
farmers
farmers.
only.
Oh yeah, farmers only too, I guess.
I thought you were going to bring up the insurance thing. We are farmers.
Bum, ba, bum, 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 boom.
Exactly.
It's so weird.
Yeah. All
You
right.
covered that.
Next
In
one, next
insurance. Nuke insurance.
We're gonna keep going. Of course, life has meaning. What?
All right, Mick.
Try to be normal. Cool.
It's a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're. Hey,
There's a
you're
guy-
somebody's rock, Mick.
No.
There's
You know
a
what?
guy right there,
That's
too.
actually where Luke Skywalker's located at right now.
Yeah.
That's where he's at.
Where's the blue milk?
Where's the blue? Oh God!
Try to be
All right,
normal.
next one. That's amazing. I want
That
to
one
see
feels
that.
like normal, right?
You're
There's
grounded?
Like
That's not.
You're
bad.
grounded.
motivational.
Is
It's
it?
kind of
You're
weird.
a rock.
I don't know.
I guess, but
Try to be
or
normal.
you're a rock. You're an island.
Why'd you say like that?
Because have you not heard that song? Okay,
No,
never mind.
moving on.
That's one. That's one.
You can always count on Inspirobot. No.
Oh yeah. I can't even read that. Hold on. What's that say?
You want me to read it?
Yeah, please. You read
Into
it.
the mic, please.
Oh, yeah.
You go ahead. Go ahead and make.
A violin. Wait.
Violin
Oh,
without
A violin.
alcohol.
A violin without alcoholism is like.
Street art without a secret meeting.
Is a tree.
Is like street
The
art.
tease.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh.
For
Is like street art without a secret meeting.
okay, first.
I thought it said meaning, but like, yeah, all the T's are. What is up with
First, when you're making an inspirational poster, you should make it where people can read it.
Lauren, they're focused more on the drink.
Even
the font is just really
even
weird.
when Mick was up close to the screen, he couldn't read it.
Lauren, it's about the drink, not about the message.
It's specifically the letter T in this font.
It's
For some reason, the letter T is like 3 times the size of every other letter.
it's insane.
Well, I mean, the first one's an A. So that's
I mean, it's a capital. Yeah, it's fine. That's a fine.
It looks like a star to me from here.
It is. It's basically a star.
What's the next one? I'm
pentagram.
Right? Also, it's a beer being poured really
Yeah.
poorly.
dude.
It's already full.
That's a good head though. That's a good head on that glass.
All right.
One day the world
you
will
got
be
this one?
great. Yeah, I'm reading it right now, dude.
Yeah, I thought the last one was yours.
No,
Oh, I read it.
Fine. Okay, fine.
I have to read it now.
Okay, fine.
One day the world will be great, so don't be afraid to resist.
It's a great white shark.
It is a shark. Okay, that's not terrible.
No, you know what? That's great because like they're like prehistoric sharks. Like they resisted evolution. They stayed the same basically.
Oh, like megalodons?
yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
sharks.
They,
Sharks
they
sharks
found
how
they found a
evolved.
body
Yeah.
plan that worked for them, and like they've just stayed with it for millions of years.
Okay,
so, yeah,
yeah.
that's actually worked for
That's
that.
actually not. I'd say that's probably one of the better ones we've seen.
It kind
throughout
of
the
makes
entire
sense
one.
if
Yeah.
you think about it biologically.
It is also very dark, that poster.
We'll send that one off to the prince.
Yeah, it's a very dark poster.
It'll be on the wall in the next show.
Visually.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be great.
Send it to
actually.
Lauren.
No.
Show me your.
All right, go ahead.
The problem with politics is how it restricts why humans should be, just as much as it's pointing out in what way humans should be.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Did it just repeat itself?
The problem with politics is how it restricts why humans should be, just as much as it's pointing out in what way humans should be.
Okay.
It restricts it.
So it's saying
Oh.
why and then what?
Why we should be, and then
Restricts
what
why
we
humans
should
should be. As pointing out in what way they should be.
This is odd. This is so weird.
I know. You know. It makes
It
sense.
restricts
it
us, yeah.
like they restrict a woman's bodily autonomy, and it points out that they have bodily
yeah.
Oh,
They don't,
yeah.
they don't have a rule over it. So
Yeah.
this is her choice,
Okay.
and it's like, no, we take that choice from you.
Do we
though.
put
Like
this
you guys
on the
have
wall?
a choice, but we don't want it.
All right. Well, for the rest
Oh,
of
yeah.
this, do we put this on the wall?
No.
We'll say
No,
yes or
that's-
no. We'll just
that's
read it
weird.
and then we'll say yes or no. On
I
the
like
wall.
how it's also a woman too,
it is a. It is a.
or at
So-
least a person in a dress.
All right. So we'll say yes or no. I'll say no.
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 All right. Next one. Because I think the last
I
one
make
was
special
actually
quotes
pretty
just
good.
for you.
All right. Yes, I want this on the
Don't kill
wall.
cats.
I want this on the wall. Yes,
Yeah.
100%. Don't kill this.
Why does it look like?
She's depressed.
she killed
at the end of
cats.
a beach.
She killed
Where's the
cats.
cat?
I don't
In the
know.
ocean, apparently.
Is she gonna go join the cat now?
We're gonna say yes. Go ahead
Don't
with the
kill
next
cats.
one. But yes, I want this on the
That's
wall.
pretty good. I like that.
That is
kill
so funny.
I like the image. Is
It's
great.
just ridiculous. All right, please next one.
Font's kind
Or
of weird.
infinite, where that came from?
It was amazing. How can you make sure that your reader is not a hermit?
A hermit.
A hermit always wants to take care of your dreams. Oh,
Sure. Also, I like Seattle.
It is Seattle.
There's a lot
We
of
said,
hermits
we
in
said
Seattle.
Seattle earlier.
I'd say no, just because it doesn't make sense. It's not funny either.
Sure, you.
I don't think.
That doesn't make sense.
No, we'll say no. No for the wall.
No. Also, the font kind of blends in.
That's
It
like
does.
That's like
You need
literally
a-
like
you need a
giving
black
a.
around the font, the letters.
Yeah.
It's like saying like if you're an
Moving on.
author and a person like likes your writing, they're like, I wanna read all your stories.
That's awesome. Childhood can be like literally a horror movie.
Yes, I want that
Yeah?
on the wall.
Wait, that's true
That's
though.
trauma.
100%. Yeah,
Childhood
that's
trauma.
true.
Why does it show a starry night? It's like your dream.
Because it's true.
it's
is
it's like
true.
literally something with Disney. You know when you wish upon that star? Yeah. Too bad.
Yeah. I think I would love for this on the wall.
Oh,
I think that would be amazing. I would unironically have that. I would.
Would you put that above
unironically-
your bed, Lauren? You wake up looking like, oh god.
Yes,
That would
because then
be
I'll be
the,
reminded.
That'll be the glow in the dark letters with the glow in the dark
Yes.
stars on the ceiling.
I remember. I've had those.
You know, Lauren, I
before.
got like put like instead of stars hanging down, Lauren, I got put like fake glow in the dark spiders for you hanging down.
I will kill you. You will die.
All right, let's do 2 more.
Two more.
I'll do this next one.
All right, all right.
See, everything makes sense now. No. Oh, jeez. When one needs to build a gin tonic, one needs more than just life. What?
Wait.
When one needs to build a gin tonic,
It
one
should-
needs more than just life.
They need the ampersand in between gin
Yes.
and tonic.
Yeah.
I agree. Also, what is an ampersand again?
The and symbol.
It's a little.
Oh, okay. I did not. I
mean,
don't
or like
remember
the
that
word.
word.
The word and.
Yeah, the and.
Look,
Between
again,
gin
one
and
needs
tonic.
more
I-
than just.
I've
one
forgotten
needs to
what that
build a
word
gin
was.
tonic. One
Just
needs more
life.
than just life.
There's no just. Oh yeah, there's just. I'm blind.
Needs-
Whatever.
It's
Next
right
one.
there, Lauren.
Shut up. Next one. I
So I
don't
guess
want
that's
that
a
in
no,
the
because
I
apparently
can see
Lauren
that
can't
being a
read
thing
it.
though, but
No,
Share the wisdom of Inspirobot.
we're apparently.
All right, Meg, you got this one.
okay. Respected is a husband who reveals his body, for he is also imprisons his urine. What?
What? Hold on. Respected is a husband who reveals his body, for he also imprisons his urine.
I mean, that's true.
All right, so this is for my house.
Reveals his body.
Are you gonna put this up in like the airplane bathroom?
Your body
Why
is a
would I put
prison
it in
for
an
urine.
airplane bathroom?
I don't know.
Why not
It's a
put
good,
it
yeah,
in my room?
it's a good bathroom poster.
Yeah, I would put that in my bathroom.
So
My
yeah,
wife
It
would-
looks like a
Sarah,
bathroom.
Lauren,
Yeah,
this
a
will
little bit.
remind you to put the pants lower than the knees.
No, I do not
like-
need to.
I like
unless
that the
I'm
cables-
having terrible.
Are painted over to match the
That's
wall.
like a
It
really
is, yeah.
bad paint job.
It is a weird like color scheme as well.
I don't know if that's painted over. I think that's that
Like
might
filter.
just be
Oh,
filter,
filter,
code,
yeah.
Photoshop
Could be.
That'd be fair.
fanciness.
If you ever see a paint over like that, that's just a lazy paint job, though.
True, it's uneven and.
And they have a lot of those. Like back when my dad lived in Government Hill, they
Oh,
did
yeah.
that a lot.
Did they?
Yeah, it was really bad looking.
That's fair. Oh my goodness.
Guess we're
That
coming,
is-
coming to an end now.
That is a wild website. I've
Yeah.
never.
There's a whole nother side to that too. I'm sure you saw it on the website there. It's the inter-mindfulness mode that takes you more on a journey through motivational posters. It has music and it does some. I think it
Oh.
has an ending
Oh, that's
too.
cool.
Oh
So
wow.
Maybe we'll bring this back in another segment.
Maybe
So new words for the day. The words of the day: cock a glutton.
affable.
Yeah.
I love affable. I also love that. Don't kill cats. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
Yeah,
I
I like
actu-
that one too.
I actually want that on the wall.
Jeez,
The next time.
tear down that moonfall. We don't need this.
That's so funny. It's so funny that it's like ironically funny because it's supposed to be about inspirational quotes, and they're the thing
Don't
the
kill
AI
cats.
can think of is don't kill cats.
I mean, yeah.
That is hilarious. So
It agrees with you, Dirk, when you brought up the animal abuse. Don't kill cats.
yeah, don't kill cats. If you can take anything away from this podcast episode or whatever we've just
You're
done.
affable.
No, don't kill cats. That's literally it. Don't kill cats.
Yeah, well, if you're affable, you're not going to kill cats.
No, you never know that. It
Or,
could be
okay,
a
sorry.
trick.
You're affable because you don't kill cats.
No, it could be a trick. People can lie. Childhood is a horror movie.
That's your parents lying to you.
No. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's wrap this up here.
All
I
right.
think. This has been Input Unknown. We're trying to come back as a working podcast in some capacities. May not be on Fridays. We're going to try to figure out times that works for everybody, and maybe not every week, but maybe every other week.
It'll
a couple times a
it'll
month.
be unknown.
Yeah,
It'll be
our date will
unknown,
be unknown
yes.
too, yeah.
And until then, we'll see you guys in the next one. And thanks so much for those who joined. Derek, we appreciate you being
Thank
here.
you for joining.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you.
And anybody
guys.
else who showed up and just watched, I super appreciate that as
It was a
well.
lot of fun.
Yes. So thank you very much, and have a good night, everybody.
Night,
Night.
everyone.